Since this endeavor started, it's been several years to get to this point. It's an opportunity to celebrate.
You know, to have a brand new building, have it be for the community, owned by the community, people who are from the neighborhood working here. It's a really good precedent that we set.
The community that's coming up actually will have access to things that I didn't have. And that to me is opportunity, hope, and all of those wonderful things about being able to get what you need fulfilled.
I really found it important to make sure that as soon as we had the keys, that we're extending the invitation out to community, because it's the first community owned and operate asset in Skyway. I just wanted people to have access and celebrate in it.
During 2019, I was confronted beautifully by a group of parents that didn't realize that I lived over here. And they noted, if you are over in the city of Seattle doing all that, you need to be doing that here in the community that you live in. One of the promises that was made was bringing a multi-service center to Skyway. So this is me delivering on that promise.
If you're from Skyway, you got to do a little bit more. You got to grind a little bit harder because you don't have the same resources as other city governments provide. So this is just one way that the community organized and said, we got to do it on our own. Growing up here, it's kind of a full circle moment. As a little kid, that was my first bank account here at US Bank, and now here we are working to turn this into a community resource center.
As youth continue to come in and see how they can add to and contribute to what's happening here and become and make the space its own. But I think especially having those youth involved at the forefront, knowing that we leaned into their voice in the beginning and continuing to build on that will really make this a powerful community space.
The fact that we're community owned and operated on top of it being a resource is just incredible and a testament to the power of community, the power of advocacy, the power of the partnerships that it takes to do this kind of work. And I think that it's just going to be bountiful in growing businesses, families, the capacity of community advocacy and development.
I just hope it becomes a staple in their mind, something that they know will always be here. They know that they can trust the people who work here to guide them in the right direction, share a piece of information that's going to be valuable to them, to get a job, to meet a new person, to find out about a new resource for whatever it is that they need.
For future generations, it becomes a standard bearer, and it sets the tone for how people can mobilize and work together despite what folks may tell them. My hope specifically is to pass the baton to the next group of community leaders so that they can be able to take the foundation of this multi-service center and take it to bounds that we didn't even think about. So for me, I don't necessarily have a perspective because I want it to be the perspective of those that I hand the baton to. I'll just be there so they can stand on my shoulders like I stood on the shoulders of those that helped me.